So you guys probably wanted to try out some different builds in instant action to see how they work before you deploy them in your expensive single-player campaign, only to find out that most of these weapons, or all of these weapons actually, are only available at garbage tier level. They're locked into tier 1 and you cannot get any better weapons to try out in instant action. Well, that is until now. This is the full instant action mod by Magnum Force GB, and what the mod does is very simple. It basically allows you to use all weapon tiers in instant action. So let's, for example, let's say you want to build this Annihilator 1E into a full-on laser scalpel, and this is what you would normally use if you are just playing normal instant action. You just have tier 1 weapons. However, now with this mod we can just go ahead, let's just go ahead and strip the mech for a second here. As you can see, when we scroll through all those weapons, you can see there's different tiers available now, which is beautiful. So let's say, for example, you want to build a true laser scalpel, and you want to build it with not with large lasers, not with ear larges, just normal large lasers. So let's scroll to the large laser. Let's go ahead and build in the tier 5 weapons. Beautiful. And then we'll pair that with, let's say, tier 5 medium lasers. This is going to be a killer. Now look at this, guys. The damage per second is going to be at 15.94, so almost 16 damage per second here. Very nice. 67 firepower. Let's compare this now, guys. Let's compare this kind of build, 67 and 16, to what you would normally get. Normally, this would look like this. Now, let me just put these in the correct slots. And then the large lasers. So, 52 instead of 67, and just 10 damage per second instead of 16. So, as you can see, there's a huge difference here, and that huge difference also translates to how these mechs then perform in your single-player campaign, because you're not only dealing less damage, you're also generating more heat with a build that uses these low-end tier weapons. So, this finally allows you to test what would be if you finally took those really good weapons and you combined them inside your mech and tried them out in the battlefield. So hopefully this will lead more of you guys to not just have this expensive stuff stowed away for later use, but actually put it into your mechs and use it, and of course to allow you to try out new builds in instant action, because hey, let's face it, if you have higher tier weapons, some combinations that might not be that feasible beforehand might actually be really useful because of the lower heat of the weapons generated, and also the firepower, the cycling frequency, and all that good stuff. So go ahead, guys, get the full instant action mod. Go ahead and experiment with those mechs. It's gonna be fun. This has been TTV with another mod review. Hope you guys liked it. I'll see you next time.